What's up? You know my name by now, right? Right? Anyway, today I want to talk about something that I didn't really plan on talking about, but it's something that's come up because I made the vital mistake of telling people about my YouTube channel. And it's just this fear of people who I know, people that I've grown up with, people who, let's say I'm applying for a job even, or let's say that I'm getting in a relationship with someone and they find my YouTube channel. They can go up and dig dirt on my whole life. Everything that is me, that I care about, it's eventually going to end up on this channel. It's like if you handed every person you knew your diary. That's terrifying to me for so many different reasons. For one, and let's just be honest. I have a track record of being honest on the channel. Let me just be honest about this. I don't always say what I feel to every person that I'm speaking to. But in your diary, you say all those things that you wouldn't normally say to someone's face. And if you are the kind of person who's very outgoing and you will just say what you want to say to everyone directly, then your diary, I don't even want to see your diary because you probably got some stuff in there that shouldn't be seen. That would destroy relationships. Cause that's the whole point of a diary, is to take those thoughts, ideas, and those emotions that you don't feel are appropriate necessarily. And you just put them somewhere where no one's going to see it so that you can process it. But I'm doing that and intentionally releasing it for the public. For anyone who Googles my name, they can find whatever they want about me. And I can't provide context on a video once it's uploaded. If I feel a particular way about something the day I upload a video and then I change my mind, even if I create a video saying this previous video is no longer how I feel, if the person doesn't watch the new video, they're going to watch the previous video and say, there's something wrong with this kid, something wrong with his head. It's scary, but I also really kind of like it. It's weird. I love making these videos and I love thinking about these videos and I love coming up with content and reliving some of these moments from my past. And I love just sharing that with you. I love all of it, but there's still a side of me that wants nobody to find any of it. There's still a side of me that just wants it to be buried in some remote desert in Nevada somewhere, stick it in with Area 51. Just get rid of it. So with that being said, there's a couple things that I want to bring up. Part of it is to protect myself. And part of it is kind of to be a little facetious, because I do like to do that. The first thing, I'm probably not talking about you. Or am I? I guess you'll never know. The second thing, if I say something and you're sitting there taking offense to it, you probably need to do some self-reflection. Because I'm speaking from my experiences to the general public. Literally, think about this. I'm speaking not to any one individual. I'm speaking to everyone. Anyone who has a computer and internet access can access these videos. So if I'm saying something and you feel like you're taking what I'm saying personally, or if it's making you feel uncomfortable, or if it's making you feel like, ooh, this guy, who does he think he is talking to me like that? You need to self-reflect. And that's exactly why I'm releasing these videos, because if you find yourself in a situation where you feel uncomfortable or you feel like, ooh, that's kind of me right now, that is the entire point of this. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm speaking to my past self. My past self had issues. My current self has issues. My future self will continue to have issues. And if you're identifying with the same issues that I am and was, again, that's the whole point of this channel. So that you can look deep within yourself and figure out, where is this coming from? Learn from my experiences. Please don't allow yourself to just sit there with your feelings and not do anything about it, like I did for so long. Allow me to be your learning point. The third thing, if you're related to me, maybe just read the title and select the ones that you want to know about. Because I swear I'm going to be spilling my guts on everything. Everything. And if you know me well, same thing. If you see a title and you're like, maybe I'm afraid about what he has to say on this topic, maybe don't watch it. Because one of my greatest fears is that by releasing these videos, it'll fundamentally change the way that I interact with people that I currently know. And it'll fundamentally change the way that I build relationships in the future. I'm concerned about in the future when I have kids. If my kids find my channel and I'm saying some kind of thing and I don't know, it's very vulnerable. I'm in an extremely vulnerable position and I want you to understand that and I want you to respect that. I'm not saying that you have to agree with what I'm saying or what I'm doing, but I want you to understand that I'm putting myself out there to be disagreed with, to be heard, to be understood and misunderstood. I'm putting myself out there because I feel like these are things that people should talk about, and I feel like these are things that people aren't really talking about. So again, before you come at me, first ask yourself if you have the courage to bring these things up. And if you don't, then just stop yourself. I don't even want to hear it. If you aren't the kind of person who would even bring these things up, don't even come talking to me about it. I don't want to hear it. That's garbage. That's trash. And you're trash if you're going to come at me for that. If you are the kind of person who wants to bring these things up, then let's have a discussion about it. You know, don't come at me about this, that, and the other thing. But let's have like an open discussion because I'm a human being. You know, you've seen other videos on my channel. You know what I'm about. I'm flawed in so many different ways. And I'm willing to admit that. So let's have a conversation. If you're the kind of person who wants to be able to have these kinds of discussions, you've come to the right place. Hit me up. For real. Hit me up. I mean, you can find my email on my channel. You could probably find all kinds of information. I mean, Google's powerful. Google is an all-knowing being. It's like a hive mind. Okay. So if you really want to find me, you could probably find me. And that's just me being real about it, which is actually another terrifying thing that I never really thought about. But yeah, I guess all in all, what I would say to you is I hope that you can learn from this. And I hope that this sparks discussions and thoughts in you that you wouldn't normally sit down and reflect upon. And I hope that you're able to improve yourself and maybe you have someone in your life who would be able to benefit from watching these videos and would be able to benefit from having these kinds of discussions. You know, you can just kind of put it on in the background and be like, oh man, this guy's kind of spitting though. This guy's kind of spitting facts. Like, oh man, what are you thinking about that? I've said it before, you know, let me be that liaison for you. If you're uncomfortable having a certain conversation, send someone this video and be like, yo, this guy's wild. Like, this guy's crazy. What do you think? Why not? But that's all I got. This one's really impromptu. I'm still in my work clothes, yo. Like, this is not okay. I can't be doing work in my work clothes. But I hope you have a good day. I appreciate the time you took to watch this video. And if you're watching to the end, look at you. Look at you and your big brain attention span. Okay. Are you in like the AP classes? Are you going to college? You get a master's program? What you doing? Yeah. If you didn't watch to the end, then I don't fool with you. But hey, it is what it is, right? Anyway, you have a good one. For real. And until next time.